Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, Perfectly Magnetic Jewelry. My name is Rihanna and welcome to the channel. As the title of this video states, this is kind of a little update video on kind of what I have going on with my business right now. I did launch my website last week, which I was super excited for, and things definitely went a little better than I thought. So I did get 2 sales on my website. Carol and Teresa, thank you so much. And then I also got 4 sales on Facebook from people I know on Facebook. I'm part of a jewelry group on Facebook with a great group of ladies, and they like to buy jewelry and things like that. So I do post my items on there as well. So I did sell 4 pieces on there as well. So like I said, it definitely wasn't a bad week, especially for the fact that, I had just launched my website. And like I said, I'm super excited to see where this journey takes me. I figured right now I'm really trying to work on my business and my YouTube channel, things like that. I have been laid off since January. I'm still putting in so many jobs a week, trying to find a day job. But I figure right now, since I'm not working, like I said, I do have the time for my website and my YouTube channel, which, like I said, I'm excited about. I did try to do a jewelry business and a YouTube channel last year, and things didn't quite go so well. When I decided to get back on YouTube, I thought about using my old YouTube channel. And then when I went back through the channel, I realized I didn't really like the way I was doing things on there. The way I had set the channel up, I was kind of watching other YouTubers that I watch pretty regularly, and kind of tried to set my YouTube channel up and do types of videos and things that they were doing on their site. And I didn't really like that idea the more I sat and looked at it. So I did end up closing that YouTube channel, as well as the original website I set up last year. Like I said, I was working a full-time job as well. So, and I had things going on in life. There was a lot of, a lot of life happenings last year. It was a pretty chaotic time between especially April and July. So I kind of just stopped working on the channel. Like I said, this one here, I'm hoping to at least be able to do 1 video a week. That is my goal for right now. I do want to set it where I have that video posted on a certain day every week. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what day I want to do that. And then there may be 2 videos next week. I will have a vlog video, and then I'm hoping to launch, to do my next launch either Wednesday or Friday next week. I'm hoping all of my items for that launch will be done by then. You guys kind of get a sneak peek. So this necklace is already in my shop, and like I said, I do have it on without the extender right now. I do prefer the shorter necklaces, but this is the Purple Passion necklace that's currently on my website. The earrings and the bracelet stacker set, these will be part of my launch coming up, so you guys get a little sneak peek of that. I absolutely love these earrings. I just didn't have time to finish them before I did my launch last week. So you will be seeing these. And like I said, they do go really good with this necklace. So I will have all of that coming up. And like I said, I do have a bunch of really pretty spring type necklaces, spring and summer themed necklaces that'll be coming up in that launch. So I'm super excited for that. I do have some beaded jewelry that'll show up in there as well. I do have one more little sneak peek I'll give you guys of what will be coming up. This does not have the magnet clasp on it yet. This, so I do have to put that on, but this is a piece that will be coming up in my shop, and these beads are just absolutely gorgeous. This is actually what I'm calling my Orange Crush necklace. So you guys will see this in the launch, like I said, as well as the earrings and bracelet stackers. So you guys do get the little kind of sneak peeks. And like I said, I will be wearing my jewelry and stuff in the videos. So like I said, there will be sneak peeks of some of that. I just thought this was really pretty with the orange. And like I said, these AB beads on here are just absolutely gorgeous. So there's a sneak peek of that. Like I said, there will be a lot of kind of spring summer themed jewelry in there as well. We got some butterflies. I have a couple different necklaces that I added butterflies to, so that'll be fun. I will have some chain necklaces in there as well. I do have some beaded necklaces done, and then I will have some necklaces on chain. I won't have as many of the chain necklaces for the launch as I thought. I have been working on some different jewelry techniques, trying to figure out different items that I want to put in my shop. And unfortunately, one of the jewelry techniques I've been playing with is not quite working how I want it to. So I am still playing with that. I was hoping to have some of them pieces in this launch, but those may take me a little longer. Like I said, I'll explain more on what that jewelry technique is down the road as I get closer to launching some of those items. But that's kind of been something I've been fighting with the last couple days, is trying to get what it is I'm making turn out right, trying to get it to turn out right. So that's definitely been fun trying to play with that, fun and frustrating at the same time. But like I said, anytime you create a business, you do want to keep learning, and that's kind of what I'm doing with this technique. So like I said, I will have a vlog video down the road. I'm still going to kind of play with that for the next couple weeks and see what I can come up with, and see if I can get it to work like I want it to. So I'll let you guys know a little more on that down the road. But like I said, I'm super excited for that next launch. Like I said, there are some really pretty pieces in here. I actually made that orange crush necklace for myself. Generally, my jewelry items, I don't make everything to where I keep one for myself. Some pieces, I'll just keep certain pieces, then I make an extra one for myself. But that orange crush necklace, I did have to make one of those for myself. Downside is I'm going to have to find a shirt with some orange in it, because I don't think I have anything in my closet that has orange, but it turned out so pretty in the end. I was like, okay, I do have to keep one of those for myself. Now I just got to find something to go with it. But like I said, that was kind of my week. Like I said, working on the techniques, working on some of the jewelry items for the launch, and then I will be getting that. I planned on having it out on May 1st. I'm still, another learning process I'm going through is still learning the email system on my website, because you can set it up where it can put your emails in on a certain date. I'm still learning that. So I will be getting that May discount out within the next couple days. And then, like I said, definitely if you go onto my website, put in for that 10% code for the email sign up. Like I said, I promise not to spam your email box. You may receive 3 to 4 emails from me a month. And one of them would always be that discount code at the beginning of the month. And like I said, I do have a few months picked out where at random, you will get a 20% discount code. Like I said, anytime you're shopping online, discounts always help. And like I said, that is my little incentive for signing up for my email group. So that is kind of what I have going on at the moment. Like I said, just working on the new pieces. And like I said, if you guys are interested in anything that I have to say in these videos, definitely hit that subscribe button below. I would love to have you. I would really love to hit 100 subscribers. When I hit 100 subscribers, I really do want to do a giveaway. So I'm definitely trying to work towards that 100 subscribers so we can do that giveaway. And then when we have enough people on here, I would like to actually do live launches where we can be on live and I can chat with you guys in the chat at the same time. Like I said, that would definitely be fun to do that way as well. So like I said, if anyone that is subscribed on here, if you guys know of anyone that's into jewelry, small business journeys, like I said, definitely have them subscribe. Like I said, it doesn't cost anything to do that. And like I said, once we have more people, we'll be having some more fun on here. So like I said, that is my vlog for the week. And like I said, next week I will probably have the 2 videos. I'll have the vlog, and then the launch video will be up, like I said, either Wednesday or Friday. I was going to try to get the launch up this weekend, but I still have some pieces I'm working on, and I seriously got to clean up my craft room. I still have, I've cleaned up part of it, but from my last launch, I have got boxes of beads over here on my right side that kind of stacked up, and some of those beads I won't be using in this next launch, so I really need to put them away and organize everything. Another thing I will have coming up is I'm actually going to get a for this wall over here on this side of me, some pegboard. I do want to get some pegboard to put on the wall so I can hang my necklaces and things like that on it. I think I mentioned in my intro video that at some point I will be doing a craft room tour. This room is not that big. And like I said, I do multiple crafts. The jewelry, the makeup bags, there are a couple new makeup bags too that will show up in that, that next launch as well. So I will have those on there as well. And then, but yeah, I did mention that there's not a lot of room in here for all of the craft stuff I have. So I was trying to figure out how to store my necklaces. Right now, I kind of have them carefully laying in a bin, laying so I don't get them tangled. But I figured since I have this open wall over here, I could put a pegboard up and just hang all the necklaces on there. So I do have that coming up as well. Like I said, as soon as I get that piece of pegboard, and then I'll hopefully have a little more organization in here. Like I said, as soon as I get all of that set up, I'm kind of going through stuff in my craft room as well, because I do have some stuff in here that I probably will never use. So I'm trying to clear some of that out. Anyone on here that does crafts as well, I'm sure you guys know if you buy things like fabric and beads and things like that, you can end up with a lot of it. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like I said, getting the business going, the emails, working on the YouTube channel, and then hopefully organizing this well enough that hopefully in the next couple of weeks I can take you guys on a little craft room tour. And hopefully by that time I'll have the pegboard on the wall as well. So I can get the necklaces and everything up there. So that's kind of what I have going on for my business. And like I said, if you guys are into the packaging videos, things like that, I didn't think about it till after. I should have packaged my Facebook items on here as well. I will probably do that. Like I said, I do have the one item that did sell, so I may do a little packaging video for this just to put that on here. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a great rest of your day.